In 2023, I was working a 9 to 5, stressed over a mortgage and thinking, what am I doing with my life? The idea of becoming a full-time content creator, that felt about as realistic as becoming a movie star. Spoiler alert, it happened. It all started with, well, you'll see. Here's how I went from knowing nothing about editing to going full-time in just 6 months. And you can do it too. It's June 2023. I just turned 26, been grinding the same job for 3 years, and every day feels like copy-paste. Sure, I've got a house. But what do I really want? A life that doesn't make me count down to the weekends. Watching creators like Michael Reeves, Caleb Hammer, and Ludwig, people my age, absolutely crushing it in content creation, while I was doing not that. And just to make it harder to ignore, I couldn't help but think about trying content creation myself. But every time I thought about taking the leap, reality hit me. A mortgage, bills to pay for, zero room for mistakes. Dreams are a lot scarier when there's a pile of responsibilities staring back at you. That's when I came across Woohoojin, a Valorant coach running this community event called Fun Day Fridays. The deal? Create the best video submission and win free Valorant points. I checked out the competition and thought, easy win. Let's just say I was in for a rude awakening. Turns out, editing, way harder than it looks. So I downloaded DaVinci Resolve, opened it up, took one look and thought, am I supposed to have a degree to use this? But I wanted those free Valorant points. So I turned to YouTube and searched how to edit videos in DaVinci Resolve. With that, I got the bare minimum skills to edit my first video. I didn't win, but hey, I learned how to edit. After Woohoojin's stream announcing the winner, I got recommended this video from Dopeye. What makes seconds so good? The content was great, but the thumbnail could use some work. So I cooked him up a free one, shot him a Discord DM, and boom. The next day, Dopeye's like, yo, want to make thumbnails for me? And just like that, my first gig. By October, Dopeye wanted more than just thumbnails. I became his main video editor. The rate, $25 per video. And it took me 20 plus hours to edit a 15-minute video. Not so great. I was only making $1.25 an hour, but hey, I was getting paid to learn, and for a hobby, that was good enough. My editing schedule was pure chaos. Weekends, editing marathons. Social life, what was that? All my free time was dedicated to getting better at editing. In November, the grind leveled up. Dopeye asked for 2 videos a week. I had to get faster. I analyzed everything. I recorded my process, figured out what wasted time, and became a shortcut wizard. By December, I was down to 10 hours per video. Still grinding, but now managing 2 uploads a week. But I knew I could get faster. December felt like a boot camp to me. I turned every edit into an experiment. Motion graphics, sound design, faster cuts. Every new project was a mini level up. Then something unexpected happened. Creators started to reach out to me. Side gigs started to pile up, and before I knew it, I was making serious money from editing. That's when it hit me. This wasn't just a side hustle anymore. It could actually become my full-time job. By New Year's, I had a game plan. 2024 would be the year I made editing my full-time thing. Fast forward to May, after a slump of slow months and lots of doubt, I get the DM. A content creator friend I made messaged me asking if I was still looking for work. I responded with, of course I am. Turns out, Woohoojin was looking for a new editor. And by a weird twist of fate, the content creator that made me start editing was the reason I became a full-time editor. I didn't quit my full-time job immediately. The whole month of June, I grinded 2 jobs, editing and my 9 to 5. And in July, I quit my job. I officially became a full-time editor at that point. So this is the part everyone clicked on the video for. My foolproof plan for becoming a full-time editor in just 6 months. If I'm being honest, it happened by accident. Here's the thing. I had planned to make editing my full-time job in a year, not 6 months, but things just snowballed. Still, there are clear steps that I took that made this success possible. And if you follow them, you can set yourself up for the same kind of breakthrough. Here are the exact steps I followed to go from newbie to full-time. Step 1. Write down your goal and map out the skills you'll need. The key to success is clarity. My goal wasn't just get better at editing. It was something actionable. Be a full-time editor for creators within 1 year. From there, I worked backwards, writing out the skills I needed to hit that goal, whether it was improving my storytelling, mastering software shortcuts, or speeding up my workflow. I made sure I always knew the next skill I needed to tackle. Step 2. Be marketable. Breaking into the editing scene is tough. Convincing someone to trust you with their content is even tougher. My advice, do things for free at the start, but on your own time. Never promise something you can't deliver. You need to take initiative. You can re-edit a streamer's VOD into something better, or create a killer montage and send it their way. Whether they use it or not, that's up to them. You are showing them what you can do. You're planting seeds. Don't sit around waiting to be discovered. Make opportunities happen. Step 3. Network smartly. I joined every editing-focused Discord server I could find, and I let anyone I interacted with in the content space know that I was an editor looking for work. And guess what? The word spread. People I'd barely talked to started sending creators my way, and that snowballed into more work than I expected. Look, I started this journey as a complete beginner, working full-time, no connections, no clue what I was doing, but with enough consistency, self-review, and willingness to fail forward, it's possible. If you're thinking about learning DaVinci Resolve or breaking into editing, don't worry, I've got your back. This channel is all about making the impossible feel doable. If you like this video, like it, subscribe to my channel, and let me know your editing goals down below.